Hey my loves, welcome to another morning inspo. If you are new here, I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, 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 welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yay, yay, yay. Happy Friday. There's this intense love of life feeling, okay? This download that I do have for you. Intense love. Just loving yourself. Increasing self-love. Increasing self-worth. Just increase in something that's very, very personal too. And this has nothing to do with any like outside anything. You are just loving you and who you are. Admiring your own creation. Which is really, really beautiful. I also the download that I was getting was circulation. Somebody needs to move around. Especially you got to think about what it is that you do all day. I know my work, it used to consist of me sitting down a lot and just sitting for like 12 hours a day. So I would have to make it a point to get up and walk for an hour, whether it's just me standing up and moving in place or me just walking, like literally pacing for like an hour or two or whatever it was, because I know I wasn't getting the proper amount of circulation. So if you're sitting down all day, you want to make sure that you get proper circulation. Be mindful of your legs. If you get swelling, like your feet swell, you may have calves that swell, may have ankles that swell. Be mindful of the little subtle signs that your body is showing you. And then also, if you already do have swelling feet, circulation. You want to move, and then you want to look at compression. Compression. I would say compression everything, especially while you're working. There's a lot of people. I had a friend who did Uber, and so he's sitting down all day, all day, all day, all day, all day, all day, all day. And he actually ruptured something. I forgot what it was, but he got to make sure that he stops, go to the gym. When he stops, he walks. He has to add that into his normal routine. Like that is a part of his routine now as he goes, when he drives. He has to stop. He has it set up like, okay, I got to drive for like 3 hours. Then I got to stop and walk for, this is my walking time for another hour. Then I can go ahead and drive. Like, be mindful of your sitting all day, every day. And you want to make sure you get that circulation, because like, if you don't take care of your body, you're going to get old and look crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, you're going to get old and look, not, it's going to be a lot of things. You got to take care of your body. It's a lot of things that you can prevent with little things. If you can't really walk around too much, get you some compression socks, get you some compression leggings, compression everything. You can walk in place. You can walk, you can move your feet while you are sitting down, but something needs to be circulated. And then it may not even be your legs, but I just got like the legs. I got a picture of somebody's feet, or their legs just full of fluid and swollen. And I'm like, oh, they need circulation. They need to walk more. Because what happens with that is you won't be able to. It'll get the feeling off of your feet, and you won't be able to feel your feet or feel your legs, and you won't be able to really, really walk. So use your mobility. And in the words of my grandfather, you got to keep on moving. He's 85, okay? Years young. He still moves every day. The moment you stop moving, that's when it's uphill. That's when all the health problems come. You got to move every day. Just keep your body in constant motion. But yeah. And my father, he 85 with all his hair. Not a receding headline in sight. And I'm like, Granddad, how you got all your hair? And you 85. It's all white gray though, but it's all there. So I said, "Ooh, we got them good genes." But the moral of that story is take care of yourself. Like my grandfather would still do some push-ups, sit-ups. I'm not sure if he could still do pull-ups before, but I used to remember him being in the living room with the push-up bar, doing his pull-ups, his push-ups, his sit-ups. Like he does all of that still. Go on a walk. He'll go on a walk around the neighborhood, just cause like he's in constant movement. So keep your body in constant movement. Circulation is key. Even if you feel afraid of going to the gym or going outside, it's so many things on YouTube. It's 2023. You can get you a little app or something like that show you. It's video games. You know, turn on one of those. What's it called? Dance. I forgot, but it's like a dance video game. Or they got a lot of active video games. I know back in the day it was what, Wii Fit or something like that. Definitely move your body. I have the power to achieve my dreams. Let's say it together 4 times. I have the power to achieve my dreams. 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 What skills and qualities do I currently possess to achieve my dreams? How can I strengthen or add to these capabilities? What skills or qualities do you already possess to achieve your dreams? And what can you do to strengthen that? It's something you can do to strengthen your skills and qualities. Is it something that you need to learn? Okay. Do you need to be more outgoing? Do you need to network a little bit more? Do you need to put yourself out there just a little bit more? What is something you can do to strengthen your skills and qualities? All right. The tarot energy today is the 5 of Wands. It's drama. It's chaos. It's that outer storm that's here. Everybody could be fighting. It could be a whole lot of confusion going on. You could find yourself in some type of gossip. There could be a lot of jealous behavior. Also, be mindful of people in a... it's going to be a lot of slick comments. Libra, chill. Because as you get closer to your birthday, you get to cutting up now. Chill. Control your tone. You know when it get close to your birthday, you start cutting up. Be mindful of you. Be mindful of you and your energy. Be mindful of the vibration that you started on. Don't let nobody change your temperature. Because, you know, we get in our bag and it's all about us. And sometimes we become like spoiled, but it's the things that we normally wouldn't say. We take an extra offense when it's time for it's our time. Because it's our time. It's been our time for a while. It's been our time. Yeah, it's our time. Don't worry, Virgo. We're going to let y'all finish. We're going to let y'all finish, Virgo. Or whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of sneaky comments here. A lot of that. You got the 5 of Wands here. This is what's going on the outside of you. So, be mindful. All right. You got meeting and connecting with your soulmate. All right. Somebody is being very, very faithful to you. They love you. Somebody got a pocket full of money or a pocket full of value. Whatever that is. Also, for some of you guys, I'm just getting downloads and downloads and downloads and downloads and downloads and downloads right now. There's somebody who missed some type of opportunity, or you thought you missed something, or you're beating yourself up for not, could be procrastinating on something, could even be, you feel like you could have even self-sabotaged something. What's not yours is not yours. What's yours is yours. There's something that wasn't yours. When something is yours, you'll know exactly what that is. Also, if you happen to miss something that is yours, it's coming back around. And the reason why it's coming back around, because there's something that you need to know in that time frame. So while you wait, what are you doing? There may be a skill you need to increase, strengthen. There may be some type of knowledge that you need to gain. There may be a person that you need to know. There may be something that you need to read. There's something that happens in between of this time, this gap of this opportunity coming right back around. And it's going to surprise you because it's going to be the same exact opportunity. Something that you felt like, okay, this was the last time. This was my last chance. You're going to get another call. Or something is another calling. Okay? And while this is calling, this may suit you even better. Something you may be ready. You may be feel more prepared or more ready. In preparation, when preparation meets opportunity, that's when that luck is. That's when you're feeling very, very lucky. All right, what's in the Gypsy Witch today? Since it's Friday, I'm going into the Gypsy Witch today. We got somebody is looking at you. Somebody's looking at you. Somebody could be looking at you wanting to start something because you got the Eye and you got the Four of Wands. So whether the fact that somebody has taken great interest in you is causing all of this conflict, causing all of this commotion, or this could just be a person wants to start something with you. There could be a lot of competition because it's something because someone has taken great interest in you. Also, there could be a group of people that could be now taking some great interest in you. Also, there is a lot of, be mindful of a lot of unnecessary drama. Like, people get it wrong with us all the time. I don't know. Like, people expect us to be worse. Like male Libras, let me know. Is it y'all? But I feel like women Libras that are women. Okay, the feminine energy of Libra. It gets misconstrued a lot. Like, it gets, like, misjudged a whole lot. And there's a need for you not to get, to be ruffled by anything because a person is misjudging you. I know. And we hate that because we the judge, right? We judge everything fairly and we look at things, we question things, we take the time and observe things. And it doesn't sit well with the fact that, okay, so you took the time to observe me and this is what you got? How? How did you get that? Are you just placing judgment? And remember, a nasty person is going to project. A nasty person is going to project nasty. If you are completely nasty, that's why it's not a bad thing for people telling you, oh, you're naive, or oh, you know, you believe in, what they tell Libras all the time? You believe in fairy tales. You think everybody's nice, or you think everybody's this way. It's not that way. You know why? We are projecting our positivity. And we have to be mindful when we're doing that. Because sometimes we get grace to people we do not know. We just got this vibe and we're like, we're positive, so we are projecting positive. But be mindful of those people who think everybody's bad. Be mindful of those people who look at everything that a person does and they're like, oh, they da-da-da-da-da. Oh, no, because they da-da-da-da. And all those judgmental people and people who, you can really tell a lot from a person by how they describe people that they don't even know. When you date a person don't even know and you're just perceiving, you're being prejudiced, you're prejudging someone before you even get to know them. Be mindful what a person thinks about a person even when they don't know them. Just by them walking into the room. It's no way they could have got negative. And a lot of negative people, they like to think, no, it's a higher person and I just felt it and da-da-da. No, it's your negative. And you are projecting negativity on people a lot of the times, okay? Lots of the times you are very, very negative and you are projecting negativity. So a lot of people who could be judging you, they just negative. I find that the people who judge me in a certain type of way, they end up being that way that they accuse me of being before they even got to know me. And I was thinking like, okay, so why that keep happening to me? Why I'm over here giving you grace. You think I'm a stuck up bitch. You think I'm this. You think I'm that. And I've never even showed you that. And I'm like, you think I'm selfish? You think I'm all of these things? And I'm like, I ain't never even showed you that. I just smiled. I came in the room and said, hey. Like, and then I realized after getting to know them. And I'm like, no, this person seems like a nice... I do that all the time. Like, I have a friend, like, he gets mad. He's an Aquarius. I have a friend. He gets so mad because he's more of the... You know, Aquarius do not play and they don't care. Like, where's their hearts? Where are their hearts? But he gets so mad. Stop doing that. That is not a nice person. Like, cuss me out all the time. And, I mean, he knows because this is just who I am. And he's like, you got to stop doing that. You got to stop, you know, expecting everyone to be like you. Expecting everyone to have a heart like yours. Expecting everyone to have feelings like yours. Expecting even just people to see things the way you see things. And that has been like my constant fight. Like I will give a person grace like I give myself. And a lot of times when you don't give people grace, you ain't giving grace to yourself. So I would give a person grace. And I notice when I'm not... And this may help somebody. When I'm not giving people grace, when I'm just blaming and when I'm just, no, that person, I'm not looking at myself. There's something that I'm not forgiving myself for. That is why I'm so hard on the other person. A lot of the things is a reflection of yourself. And this moment in time, especially with this full moon coming up in Pisces here, this moment in time right now is going to be very, very internal. A lot of things, if you are not tapped in, you're going to be lost. And at first, I don't like saying you're going to be lost, but it's a small group of people that aren't lost, that have sight. And I'm not talking about visions. I'm not talking about being up here, being able to read cards and make you resonate with them. I'm talking about big picture thinking. A lot of people are zoomed into the smallest detail, but it looks the biggest on their plate because they don't have the sight of the eagle. They don't have the ability to look at a big picture. They don't have the mastermind or they don't have the ability to create a masterpiece inside of their mind. And at first, I always think about this because I come from a more like spiritual family where we had talks now. I told y'all my grandmother was hipping me about the aliens because I was like, when I had to ask her about the aliens to see what she know, because grandma knows something, okay? So, like my grandmother, she been into like so many books, and that's why I'm into all of this. So she's like, what the fuck was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, especially with this full moon. Let me just keep it right there. Everything is going to be very personal. And if you are a person who projects, if you are a person who is always a victim and nothing is ever your fault, and if you are the person who makes everything your fault, like you're the martyr, or you give people grace, but it snatches away yours, right now it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. Because you're going to see you in everything. And there's a need for you to see you and love you. Okay? There's a need for you to see you and love you. Also, I did see that there's a need for a person to appreciate their frequency, whatever it is that they're on. I'm going to go into this deeper, probably on Patreon. And, the part 2 for the... You can't see it right now, but your desires want you bad. The Stay the Course reading, part 2, is definitely going to be uploaded on Patreon today first. I'm going to upload it on YouTube probably tomorrow for the weekend. Give y'all some food over the weekend. But yeah, Patreon, get that first. And then I'm also going to do a deeper dive another morning inspo on Patreon that will be open to all patrons. So even the golden supporters, which is my cheapest tier, I'm going to go ahead and upload there today. Another morning inspo. We may just do that every Friday. And try to be more consistent with Patreon, y'all. Trying to. But right now, your higher self is doing a lot of things. And I feel like your higher self got a lot to do with this 5 of Wands that's happening on the outside of you. This conflict that's happening on the outside of you. There's a lot going on here. All right. Spirit tells you that there's prosperity in your view. Okay. Spirit also tells you there's a need for you to trust. Oh, someone looks beautiful. Hey, beauty. Someone is gorgeous. You are gorgeous. There is some miracles. I see somebody smiling too. Yes, you. Yes, you. Someone is gorgeous. Beautiful. Even a man too. Like, I tell men they're beautiful all the time. My male friend told me to stop, but I'm like, he's beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. I tell that to men all the time. Man, how y'all feel about being called beautiful? But y'all do be beautiful. You have the air spirit knowledge. There's something that you know. Right now, there's something that you need to know. You got air spirit. It says strengthening your skills. There may be something that you need to learn, something else you need to learn, something else that you need to be privy to. Your wisdom is going to get you the furthest in career. All right. There's a love relationship that's rising. Okay. And also the Phoenix here. In your love relationships, you're going to another frequency. And I know what that frequency is. We're going to get into that on a whole nother video. But you're going into a whole nother frequency. And this has a lot to do with the union with yourself. All right. You have Enchanted Fern Grotto. The refugee. In your spiritual placement. And I do want to get that out of the book here. Let's see what that is. Enchanted Fern Grotto. It's time to go within, of course. Seek and find your inner refugee. Take time for deliberation and reflection. In times of retreat, you can truly hear the voice of your soul. If you have been pushing hard or struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and nurture your inner world. Draw nourishment from the wellspring within you. Yeah, this is the time to turn within. Turn definitely within. Spirit is telling you have this beast spirit. Prosperity is all around you. And there's going to be a time where you have to be flexible, where you have to bend. And also there's going to be a time where you realize that you are bendable. You're not going to break. You may think something is going to break you. It's not. And this could be this drama here. Something can't break you. You're unbreakable. All right. The overall message is to trust. Crystals. You may want to wear your crystals. You have crystal necklaces, bracelets. You might want to hold your crystal for a couple of moments today. Definitely make contact with your crystals. Tell me more about air spirit. Number 1. Okay. Somebody is first because the knowledge that they have. All right. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. This is because of some new knowledge that you have. Somebody is first. Somebody is the first in line for something. Some knowledge makes you first. You're in first place. Also, some knowledge makes your wish fulfillment comes to you faster, but you've already been attractive. You've already been seeing how it feels to be a magnet. And you have that fire energy. This is somebody stepping into their Aries, that shadow. All right, you stepping into your shadow. And it's because of something that you know. You found out something. Embrace the renewal of the present. There's something that's getting renewed because of some type of new knowledge that you have. Tell me more about the owl spirit, this wisdom. need for you to tap. There's a strong need for you to tap into your wisdom when it comes to career. You got love. Is somebody falling in love with somebody they work with? Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. All right, unity. All right, because of this wisdom here. All right, so this is this inner knowing. This is your confidence too. Not only are you moving forward positively, like this knowledge, this wisdom is making you move forward in career, but all of your all areas of your life, career, love. You do have the phoenix where you're flying above, you're rising above. There's a celebration that you'll be having in career very, very soon due to this personal union, self on self. It's nobody. The only person you need to network with is yourself. Tell me more about Phoenix. All right. You have be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. This is the Phoenix rising from the fire. This is a new frequency completely. And it feels like drama. Let me know if it feels like drama for y'all. Something feels like drama. Feels like drama. But you're raising your vibration to a new frequency. Look at the lovers here. This is the inner. Spirit is bringing you close to yourself. On a spiritual plane, you are in this love relationship. You are in this deep, committed relationship with yourself. On the spiritual plane, you might be seeing what does it look like when you are in deep connection or in deep union with yourself. You look like the star. It looked like the hard times are over. It looked like abundance, happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. It looks like transformation. It looks like a full transformation. For some of you guys, you have been wanting to change, to really end some type of trauma, to really end some type of darkness out of your life. And you've forgotten you. You've forgotten to turn and look at yourself, most importantly. This is when you turn and look at yourself. This is when you get into this energy of you big and complete union with yourself. And that changes everything. Because you've been living on a frequency where you've been out of union with yourself. And you've been getting everything handed to you that comes to people who are out of union with themselves. But the moment you become in union with yourself, you break a paradigm, you enter a whole new frequency, you enter a whole new world, you attract completely different things. Because if you're out of union with yourself, and the whole goal of life here is ascension, and you're out of union with yourself, so you're creating assimilation to be in contact with a lot of people who reminds you to get back in union with yourself. So this could look like chaos. This could look like people who aren't who take you for granted. This could look like people who don't stick around, who aren't supportive, who aren't honest with you. It's going to be reflecting a lot of things, everything that you aren't giving to yourself, right? But let's say that you start loving yourself. Now you go into a whole new frequency where people are going to reflecting back to you the love for yourself. The love that you have for yourself. Because at first, people was reflecting back to you the love that you didn't have for yourself. Now people reflect back to you the love that you do have for yourself. So it's the power of self-love. And I feel like meeting and connecting with your soulmate, it's an aspect of you. There's a part of you that's your soulmate. There's a part of you that's like, wow. This could also be someone on the outside of you. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. All right? Just be careful as you go into this transformation, because all of this abundance could be a lot. And then, listen, it makes you even more attractive. And you have the Five of Wands. It makes you even more attractive with this type of stuff. All right. Oh, so there's a new birth that's coming here. Someone also may be pregnant. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility, something that you have to bend with. All right. So also, I was thinking about this. You are bendable, not breakable. There's a new possibility that's coming through. There's also something I talked about. You could be thinking that you failed at something, or you missed the opportunity. Something bent, it didn't break. There is a new portal here. You also look at this. The angels. Your angels are guiding you in your ascension. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. So this is all in not being breakable. The angels are helping you. Universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Tell me more about Crystal Cave. Trust in yourself. You got the proposal here. There's a relationship that's going to a higher level of commitment. I feel like this has a lot to do with you. And there's also a business opportunity. I feel like it's both, because in all areas of your life, something is being excelled. All right? Something is getting a lot better for you. Let's get in here. Obstacles are lifted. In words, visualize abundance in all forms. Which, remember I said that third eye is open. It's going to be so easy for you to get what it is that you want. Just got to visualize it. Got to make time to visualize it. All right, it says obstacles and blocks are listed. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome. Previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure your flow of abundance continues. It says visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. It says pay yourself first. Make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. All right, Libra, that's your morning inspo. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.